All right, it's Monday. Big mail call for today. Excited to rip into some of these. Some pretty big hits from what I can recall. So without much ado, let's get into it. I think the big thing from the weekend was Jokic's 30-20-20 game. Guy's a freak. In the post-game interview, he's just standing there like he would rather be back home with his horses. So, very funny stuff. All right, first one here. I'll definitely get a top loader for this. Aguero, Manchester City Prism on the blue. Club legend. And City was first team I kind of started following soccer-wise. Started following about 2006. So yes, before they were good, before the oil money, and obviously watching them succeed in the way that they did, culminating in 2012 was pretty awesome. I started liking them because I was still am a big Oasis fan. I have tickets to go see Oasis Soldier Field in August in Chicago, and that's how I started following Man City. I was probably in high school, so yeah. All right, next card here is kind of packed precariously. Let's see what I got. So there are a few Man City hits, or not hits, but just cards in this mail call, I would assume, if I'm recalling correctly. But I'm anticipating your typical Michigan, Detroit split. Maybe some Mason in there, I can't remember. Top loader's a little dusty. Might need a new one for that. Blake Corum on the Lava, numbered to, was that 600? So kind of a cool little color match with the blue from the Rams and the Lava there. All right. Moving right along. So yeah, things are winding down. Basketball-wise, playoffs are going to be here before we know it. College basketball, conference tournaments are this week. And next week, I always take that Thursday and Friday off of work for the round of 64 and round of 32 games. Cade Cunningham on the silver Prism. Not a rookie. I think that's 22, 23. Or sorry, 23, 24. So, obviously, nice card there. Pistons continue to play insane basketball. It's crazy, this turnaround. I think people just who are maybe casual sports fans might not appreciate how seismic the turnaround has been, just with how god awful they were last year, record-settingly so, and for them to now be firmly in playoff contention, and a lot of people are anticipating, knock on wood, that we get out of the first round, which would, it's just crazy. Gonna need a top loader for this one as well, but Phil Foden on the Prism. Another Man City. I would call him a legend at this point. Maybe that's a hot take, but he's been instrumental in Manchester City's success, in Pep Guardiola's system. So I would say he's a legend. A lot of trophies attributable to him and his contribution. So was interesting. So it came in a season's greetings card. I was kind of thrown off by by that. But it's nothing Christmas related. Chris Perry, Bengals rookie card on the Prestige, Michigan. Legend, won the Doak Walker, 2003. One of my favorite Michigan players, just from a nostalgia standpoint. All that noise you guys are hearing is my dogs in the background, so please excuse the burping or the just whining. You guys are pathetic. But yeah, Chris Perry, legend. So, played with the Bengals for a while. Didn't really do much in the pros, but man, he was a heck of a player otherwise. Double sleeved on the Ty Cobb. It's Prism Silver. Thought that was a cool card. I think those cards sometimes can be a little goofy where they are. Like pink prism with like an old black and white photo just kind of looks kind of cornball-y. But that one, black and white with the silver prism, looks pretty, I'd say pretty classy. So yeah. All right. Very fortified package here. Oh yeah, jeez, this is ridiculous. Trying to save the maybe more significant cards for the end here, so hopefully I'm staggering them out correctly. Well, I mean, maybe not really. Blake Griffin, Prison Dominance insert is silver. So not base, but that was huge for Detroit when BG came to town, man. Like, I will never forget watching that opening game against the Sixers, man. The 50 burger and one to win the game. I mean, it's crazy. And that whole season was insane because like the Pistons were not that good, and the fact that he essentially carried them, to the playoffs, and unfortunately, injuries prevented anything further. Yeah. All right, this is the one right here. Vincent Kompany, Manchester City legend. It is a sticker auto, not numbered, but it is on a thickie. Yeah, I mean, the captain. So I don't know if you can think of anybody. Obviously, Aguero would be your guy during their kind of reign of dominance, but I think you would have to put Kompany as number 2. Got that for, I want to say like $15, like crazy deal. So, yeah, I mean, awesome card. So let's see what we got here. Do not know what this last one is, because I was definitely banking on the Vincent Kompany coming in at some point. All right. This was interesting. Yeah, so reach out to the seller, and I guess I appreciate him for doing this, but he overcharged me $2, and I was like, hey man, not a big deal, it's just $2, but like the shipping invoice is incorrect. And he was like, yeah, I'll just put $2 in the package. So when I read that, I was like, oh, like in the invoice or whatever, but we're gonna have to get all these out of these top loaders. They're taped and a little dusty. But we've got Charles Woodson, the press pass. So I have to clean those up a little bit, get them in better top loaders. The press pass 98, but I mean, these cards just are like ridiculous, man. They look so, you know, that 90s flair. Unfortunately, a lot of inserts today don't have that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, plus the $2. But some really cool stuff today, definitely. This Vincent Company is just crazy. So yeah, I'll take photos of these, and that'll be that. Definitely some more soccer cards coming my way, and obviously the typical Detroit, Michigan kind of typical stuff. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'll take photos, and that'll be that. Cheers.